are truly a community endeavor. Many of the companies that we're about to mention have supported the gala for decades. And tonight, we are celebrating our 25th anniversary. So now let's thank all of the partners and sponsors who make tonight's event possible.
That includes this year's marquee sponsor, a huge supporter of the Indiana tech sector in so many ways, the Indiana Economic Development Corporation. Senior Vice President of Entrepreneurship and Small Business, David Watkins, is with us tonight. Help me welcome David to the stage.
Good evening. Welcome, everyone. On behalf of Governor Holcomb, Secretary of Commerce David Rosenberg, myself, the entire IEDC team here this evening, we want to extend our congratulations to all of the nominees. Thank you for taking a risk to be innovative in Indiana. Thank you to the amazing ecosystem, the people in this room that make this type of innovation and entrepreneurial spirit possible. It is truly an incredible time for Indiana. We're being more strategic than ever before to create the economy we want, not just accepting what comes to us. We're focused on cultivating the industries of tomorrow. We're investing $1 billion to advance quality of life in communities across the state. And we're leaning in to our entrepreneurship and innovation ecosystem like never before to support you, the dreamers, the trailblazers, and the risk takers. In our pursuit of entrepreneur-led economic development, we've launched numerous new programs over the last 18 months, including the Entrepreneurship Indiana Yearbook, a $3 million pre-seed fund, a new community collaboration fund to spur entrepreneurial activity in parts all over the state, a first-of-its-kind entrepreneurship resource portal called Connect IND, a $1 billion capital access initiative, including $29 million for the Legend Fund, Indiana's first loan participation program designed to help socially and economically disadvantaged entrepreneurs and small businesses. We've been pretty busy. And late last year, Indiana had 3 massive wins in the form of federal tech hub designations in microelectronics, hydrogen energy, and biotechnology. But we're not just, thank you, we're not just starting new things. We're leaning into the existing programming that has worked for the last 5-10 years, doubling funding to support accelerators across the state with partners like Generator, Techstars, and the newest plug-and-play MedTech in Warsaw, Indiana. We've tripled funding for the Indiana Small Business Development Center. We've doubled funding for the Innovation Voucher Program. We're issuing more venture capital tax credits than ever before in the history of the state. Increasing funding for direct equity investments in Indiana startups by 40% in order to double the number of deals approved each year. We've had greater coordination of the Next Level Fund, which has supported, and I have updated here, $415 million invested in 121 Indiana companies. Oh, and we're not done yet. We're doubling down on manufacturing readiness grants. We're updating and expanding the SBIR's TTR matching grant program. We're continuing to support innovative public-private partnerships like Innovate Within, Sports Tech HQ, Indy Autonomous Challenge, home of the world's fastest autonomous vehicle. These investments are generating buzz across the globe. Indiana ranks as the #2 state in the country to start a business in 2024, according to Forbes. Indiana's, yes. Our startup and small businesses have a survival rate that ranks in the top 5 in the country, according to the Kauffman Institute. Indianapolis, get this, ranked 15th globally and 4th in the U.S. for the growth of our venture capital ecosystem, according to PitchBook. In fact, the IEDC is deploying investment capital across pre-seed, seed, early, and growth stage startups at a rate that ranks as one of the most active investors in the world. That's truly remarkable. We're only investing in Indiana. These investments have paved the way to Indiana's selection as the host for the Global Entrepreneurship Congress in 2025. This global event is expected to draw over 5,000 entrepreneurs, investors, and government officials from 200 different countries right here to Indiana. First time it's been back in the U.S. since 2009. These rankings and recognitions are great, but what we are doing today will seed the great entrepreneurial ventures that will call Indiana home for decades to come. New businesses are leading indicators of GDP growth. Every 1% increase in entrepreneurial activity in a state correlates with a 2% decline in poverty. A single online micro business owner is associated with 6.7 new jobs in a county. Unemployment goes down, median household income goes up. Businesses less than 5 years old account for 74% of the net new jobs in Indiana. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but entrepreneurship is innovative. It's high growth, it's high tech, it's multi-generational and family owned, it's rural and Main Street, side hustle. Entrepreneurship is community development and quality of life. It's jobs, it's income, it's wealth, it's economic growth. From Indy to Markle, Fort Wayne to Portage, Evansville, South Bend, Madison, and everywhere in between, entrepreneurship is good economic development. We are investing in a strategy that can set Indiana apart and drive economic growth for decades to come. Indiana's economy is thriving, and our future is even brighter. But it takes all of you in this room and all our partners throughout the state. We all need to tell the story of entrepreneurship and amplify the incredible successes we have in this state. We can't be shy about puffing out our chests and boldly telling the world why entrepreneurship and innovation are critical to Indiana's bright future. Again, congratulations to all of tonight's nominees. Thank you very much.